I recently bought a supercharged Honda Civic Type R that was broken, and now it's even more broken. So it was just overheating, and now it won't even start. So I was trying to get it down to the wash bay to try and bleed the coolant through, or try and investigate the thermostat or something like that. And then literally in the last video, I was trying to start it on camera so you could hear it running, because I said, oh, it runs perfectly when it's running, which it ticks over other than overheating. And then literally on the camera, I was pressing the button and it was just clicking. So I've tried 3 different batteries, all of which are fully charged, and a jump pack on 2 of the batteries. And when you press the button, it just clicks. So I think it's a supercharger. But in the meantime, I've also taken the battery out and cleaned up all the earths, thinking that was going to make a difference, which it hasn't. And then I've got the starter motor out, which I'll be honest, the starter motor looks like the original starter motor. And then while I was getting the starter motor out, I broke something else. Let's have a look. So this is where we're at. So lots of charge pipes have had to come off, lots of nuts and bolts. This is the bracket that holds the battery in there. And then this is the charged pipe thing that goes from the intake up to there. That's off. And then this is a pipe that goes over the supercharger, which goes to the intercooler at the front. And then this is the pipe that goes onto the into the intake, which I've plugged up to stop stuff going in there, because that is then on, that's going to your inlet and stuff. You don't want to break that. Here's your starter motor supercharger, which is all plumbed in. And then that's the starter motor, which I've managed to get off, which was right down in there. Let me see if I can show you on camera, because it was a bit of a faff to get to. So yeah, allegedly you can get to this from underneath, which if you can, I'm not sure how, because it was a right faff. And then you can see all that green stuff that's come off, which leads to me to believe, and the state of the supercharger, oh grief, the state of the starter motor, I think it's the original one, because I undid the bolts and it still never came out. And then I had to give it the old Happy Gilmore of tap, tap, taparoo to get it out, because this is all totally seized in there. So I've got new starter motor on order. My days, how many times am I going to say starter motor when I mean supercharger, and vice versa? They're also right next to each other, and they're both big lumps of metal, but they do very, very different jobs. And then while I was in there getting the starter motor out, I also broke that. So this little thing here is, I believe, a knock sensor. So I've ordered a new one of those. They were £180 from, you can just about see it right at the back there. They were £180 from Honda, but I got one from DJI for 90 something delivered, which a couple of people said they've put like 30 quid knockoff ones on, and they last for about a month, and then throw up a load of engine codes and stuff, which, because of where it is, and it's underneath kind of the starter motor and underneath all of this, for an extra 70 quid for a proper one, I'm not going back in here again anytime soon. A couple of people on the last video agreed that the intake that goes right to the back here is just sucking hot air off the manifold. But somebody does, I think DJI would do a battery relocation kit, so you can have the induction kit there and then the battery behind it. So I don't know if that's, I need to investigate that. I'm not sure about that. The other thing that I need your help on is, I don't know what one of these superchargers is supposed to look like, because now I've taken this intake pipe off that was here, I can see that there's an, I think it's an oil feed pipe that goes up to this can here, which is just been cable tied in and is not looking very secure at all. It's also got, I think, cooling fins on it. So obviously wrapping it in a lot of rubber is not going to make it very cold. You also can't get to that cap very well on the top. And then these pipes go back under here, and I think to like an oil cooler at the front. So this is the feed pipe that runs from the bottom into this side of the supercharger, and then this pipe goes, I guess, all the way down there to the oil cooler, and then this pipe comes from the oil cooler back. But where's that supposed to be? I don't know. Like, where it is not great. The other thing that I'm going to do while I'm in here is, because all of this is now off, that, I believe, is the thermostat right there. And I've got a new thermostat that came with it in the box, because it's overheating and they weren't sure that it was the thermostat. Someone said, no, it's not the thermostat, but he bought a thermostat anyway and hasn't fitted it. So while all this is off, I'm going to go ahead and do a thermostat and see if that makes any difference. So until the starter motor turns up and the knock sensor turns up, I'm kind of on hold for a little bit. However, I still would appreciate anyone's advice or any links or any pictures, like send them to me, get me on my Instagram and send me any pictures of what it should look like and any hints of where those oil pipes should go. And if anyone's got any other tips or hints for why it might be overheating, it might not be the thermostat, I don't know what's going on with it. Also, what to do with the intake. Is there a different bit of pipe to put on that intake? And is the battery relocation thing to put the battery somewhere else? I don't really want to put the battery in the back because it's just a bit of a faff and it's just going to be in the way for when I'm delivering potatoes and for when I put the seats in it and stuff, because I probably will deliver some spuds in this. It's quite handy. It's got a big boot. It's got a gigantic boot at the moment. It's basically a supercharged VTEC van. I've got a UASA battery coming for it as well, which I've got on my other Civic. I don't think now that it is the battery problem, but it's good to have a decent battery on there anyway, because I think the other one was getting a little bit lazy, although now I've just said that, maybe the laziness was the starter motor packing up. I don't know. I'm hoping that I'll put the starter motor on, it's all going to work. And also a better location to put that catch can oil feed thing. That doesn't look like it's supposed to be there at all. So if anyone's got any tips for any of that, let me know. As always, like, subscribe, check out my other videos because they're a lot better than this, and I'll see you on the next one.